And joining us right now is that man we've been talking about here for a little bit. Tremaine Brown joins us right now. Mr. Brown, how you doing this morning?
I'm doing good. How are you?
We cannot complain. So you kicked it off yesterday with a little start off a bit. Tell us a little bit about what you'll see today when it comes to handing out lunches to these young children.
Well, today we really get going. Yesterday we had a lot of fun. Uh we had our kickoff Sunday fun day. So it was uh it was really nice. We had bouncy castles and uh, uh the
Horses.
East Ridge Mission. They brought horses for the kids to ride. It was
Wow.
a great
Oh,
a great time.
Now,
But
Tremaine,
today,
how many
yes,
how many lunches will you give away this go around?
this go round, we're probably looking at about 20,000 lunches in 8 days.
Wow.
So
wow. You
Wow.
should already be tired.
yeah,
Would be.
we uh we have the help of family support services, and uh they will help us fan out all throughout the city, and we'll be able to touch down uh on 10 to 12 school slash parks,
Right.
neighborhoods. So yeah, it's operation, but it's fun, and it's a much needed service during the spring break.
Now, Tremaine, I'll be truthful with you. I've seldom heard somebody describe work as fun, but I hear you say it. That scares the heck out of me, man. Uh, listen, when you do something like this, what's the feeling?
It's well, when serving others is your thing, then that's it's a great feeling. It feels good. I mean, I kind of cheat a lot of people out of the enjoyment of it all, because I get all the hugs from the kids, but it's 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 not just me. It's we, uh,
Right.
all of the people that donate and volunteer, and uh, make monetary donations and things of that nature. Uh, they all are the catalyst of the hugs that I receive. So, it's a great feeling.
Do you have you talk about the volunteers, you talk about the donations, the monetary donations. Are you still in need to get this week rolled out?
Well, yes, because we take donations throughout this whole week, lunch item donations, um, and just by sheer numbers and space, uh, I have to I have to go to the store almost every day to
Yeah.
to
Right.
replenish uh, items. So yeah, and space wise, everything operates out of my home. So yeah, we get after it every day, and um, uh, um, we still take in donations. You can bring donations to Shilene's, or if you pull up to Bones Hooks Park, we'll be there here shortly. So
Yeah. Well, one last, well, really two last questions, Tremaine. I know a lot of this came from wanting to show your daughter, who's Shyla, who's a fourth grader this year. You wanted to show her an example of how to give back and how to care for your community. What has this meant for her as a young lady to just grow up, see you doing this, and seeing how much you lay out to help others?
well, she's a helper. She loves getting in there and being part of the whole process. Yesterday, she was right there with her gloves on, uh, uh, wrapping hot dogs and cheeseburgers, and handing them out to the kids and all. So I can see. you know, the positive growth,
Right.
and you know, and people make mention of, you know, one day she's gonna take this over, and you know that makes me proud, and one could only hope and dream that after I'm gone, this would continue through her. But it's I I see it, and she's she's gonna be an extraordinary person.
She is. She's going to be a great person. Tremaine, where can folks pick up a lunch if they are in need?
Okay, today we're going to, because I was in the middle of putting the list together. Today, of course, at Bones Hooks Park, any day at Bones Hooks Park, without fail. Um, they can go to Hamlet. I'm gonna have the volunteers go to Hamlet near the splash pad where the Brown House used to be, where the city would serve lunches. Um, uh, that's going to be around 11:30. They'll get the first slot, and then they'll stay there for about 20 minutes, and then they'll use that 10-minute travel time. And the next place they'll go is to Mesa Verde.
Right.
Uh, they're going to be at the south uh, the south playground near the basketball courts. Um, they'll be there for another 20 minutes, and then they'll go to the East Ridge Mission, and that's the Baptist Church directly across the street from uh, East Ridge School. There's a gymnasium there, and that's where the pastor he opens the doors to that gymnasium every day, uh, even during school. Uh, but they have a basketball tournament and things going on for spring break. So that's the location there.
Hmm.
So simultaneously, we'll also be going to Will Rogers.
Mm-hmm.
We'll have a first slot, and then we'll go to San Jacinto Park, the basketball courts at Real Rogers. The next slot at about 12 or so, they'll go to San Jacinto basketball courts, and then at about 12:30 they'll be at Sam Houston Park, and then Margaret Wills at the basketball courts. So those are the slots that will definitely hit today. But yeah, without fail, they can always come to Bones Hooks Park because we'll be there regardless, because that's ground zero. Sometimes it's kind of hit or miss, because you'll get to a place, and the volunteers will get kind of antsy and be like, "Well, where's everybody at?" And they'll just miss somebody, but we're gonna be out there.
Yeah, it's a great thing. If you want to help out, you can stop by Shy Lee's located on 3rd. Also, you can go to Shy Lee's Barbecue on Facebook and the website Vessel of Humanity and Compassion. I want to thank those folks from Family Support Services and the Youth Advisory Committee for helping Tremaine out today. And we'll put a list of all these locations up. Kicks off 11:30. You can go to Bone Hooks. You can go to Hamlet, Mesa Verde, San Jacinto, Sam Houston Junior High or Middle School, and at Margaret Wheels. Tremaine, keep doing what you're doing, brother. Thank you so much for being a blessing to our community.
Absolutely, thank you. It's my
I'm
pleasure.
still looking for my pork chop sandwich.
I'm,
He's got
I'm
one.
looking for you to pull up.
I know. That's what I got to do. We're going to take a quick break. We're back with more right here on the chat on Newsday Amarillo and News Channel